Okay, lady, this hangout is on air and it's live. What is this?
Welcome to June, and welcome to the first June 2015 show and tell. This is the first one of this month and this year. Next week will be the second one. I don't know. It's me, Lady Ada. I'm here at the Adafruit factory. You can see all the factory-esque stuff in the background. I'm with Mr. Lady Ada here, who does camera control and the day-to-day here at Adafruit. And you're here to show off your cool projects, your maker spaces, your tools, your cosplay, your Raspberry Pi, Arduino 3D printed laser. So we're going to kick it off. We'll start with Tony Colin. We'll call everybody in order. As we see them, just please mute your mic until we call on you, and then you can take 3 to 4 minutes to show off your projects. Start off, Tony.
Hey, yeah, so I've got a quick little demo to show of programming an Arduino from a Raspberry Pi. So I'll switch over to the other camera, and it's just a neat little hack. It uses all the existing tools out there. So AVRdude is the program that usually flashes an Arduino, and the Arduino IDE actually uses it internally. But what I've got here is a Raspberry Pi and an Arduino over here, and then connected to the Arduino's ICSP, the in-circuit serial programming pins. Those are just connected to GPIO pins on the Raspberry Pi. And so just by twiddling these ICSP pins, it's actually just a SPI protocol that it uses. You can blast a firmware onto the Arduino. And it seems like kind of, you know, why would I ever want to do this? But it's actually pretty useful because the Arduino itself is just made up of the AVR, the little AVR microcontroller. And so you can pull this out, put it on a breadboard. You could use another AVR microcontroller. But if you have just the bare microcontroller, you need to get the code onto it somehow. And so when you don't have it in an Arduino like this, you just only have access to those ICSP pins. And this is when it could be useful to use a Raspberry Pi to do this. In the past, people had to use tools like the USB Tiny ISP. You know, the STK 500 is the thing that Atmel sells. So you can get these expensive programmers, or now if you get the latest version of AVRdude, and you have to compile it on the Raspberry Pi, but it's really easy to do that. You can actually just use it directly. So I've got here the Arduino connected to the Pi, and then I've got a little LED, and this is just connected to pin 13, which is the blink sketch pin. So it's going to blink that every second. And I'll flash the firmware right now, so it's flashing it. And now you see basically the LED is blinking. So once a second, it's blinking at pin 13. And it was just only through that ICSP connection that AVRdude on the Pi was able to program it. And then if I'll program it back with, I have another blink sketch that this will blink on a pin that's not connected, so pin number 5. So basically it goes off there. Okay. So it's just kind of a quick little neat little demo to show that, you know, if you've got a Raspberry Pi and an Arduino or just an AVR microcontroller, you can hook them up and program the AVR with the Raspberry Pi.
I have a question. Can you use a Raspberry Pi to repair an Arduino bootloader, or to put the Arduino bootloader on a chip if you wanted to?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep, exactly. And actually, that's what I need to do after I run this, because I just blew away the bootloader right now accidentally. So when I flash the firmware, it actually deletes everything, including the old bootloader. So this is a good way to restore an Arduino that you might have bricked accidentally somehow. So you just need the Pi and a few GPIO pins on it. So
you know what's funny is a Raspberry Pi is cheaper than like the AVR ISP, like the official programmer, because it's
yeah, definitely.
You get a Raspberry Pi for $20, and the official programmer is like $30. So chances are, you know, you can turn a Raspberry Pi into a programmer, and it also like runs Linux. All right,
yeah.
All Raspberry Pis can do this?
All Raspberry Pis.
So you can do it with the Model A Plus.
You can do it with the Model A Plus.
So it's a better deal.
Or Model B, or anything.
Yeah. Okay. So it's great. All right. Thank you so much, Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
All right. Noah and Pedro. Fruit South.
Whoa, robot voice.
You guys sound like speaking spells.
No, not again.
Okay, switching mics. We're good now.
Switching mics. Okay, so yesterday we talked about, or last week, I'm sorry, we talked about the mini Raspberry laptop. Just finishing up the guide on all this. Just wanted to show everybody that, yeah, it's almost there, almost done. So
it's done to me.
Yeah, so everybody just wanted to see like a 360 view of it. Here's the whole little guy here, and it's a nice little clamshell type.
Nice mini, pretty chunky,
laptop.
but still small.
Yeah. So wanted to highlight that this is not a little gaming rig, because I'm pretty sure that's the first thing everybody's going to want to do with this.
Well, if you like Z Machine, I'm sure you can have fun.
Yeah, you can
do
good types of things here.
That's
what I
wanted.
That's all we need.
Yeah, but the main use that we're using this for is to do all the controlling of all the printers that we got, and then you could do you can monitor like your webcam and things like that. So my son just started figuring out how to climb out of his crib, so
Okay,
This is
handy.
just chilling as a little desktop widget to make sure.
Okay, let me check my printer. Wait, no, let me check my baby.
Making
Okay.
sure he's not actually flipping.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we always joke around like flipping tables, you know, in the chat room. He actually was flipping tables
and
and
table. Yeah, he actually broke
Just
it.
make sure not to turn on the heated bed on your baby to
oh my god, yeah.
degrees. You know, that's the
my
printer.
No, that's all gated off now. He's like barely 2 years old, and yeah. But anyway, everybody's gonna want a gaming PC, so we're obviously working on that one. Here is prototype 4.
This one's cool. This is the
5
Raspberry
inch.
Pi 2. Pretty much the same components you have in there. Probably 2000C, 2000 LiPo. But this has the HDMI display that we have. It's the 5-inch HDMI backpack, so it has the display driver built into it. So I got it in this little package. It's nice and thin. There's all your ports. I even put the 3 ports to quarter 20, so you can
So this is for a
have a little
tripod.
tripod.
Yeah, it's not like the DIY monitor project, but we put a Pi in it, so it's pretty cool. I like it.
Okay, cool.
All right, thank you so much. Yeah, one of the downsides of showing some projects from you guys is we immediately get told, I'm on your Adafruit side, where's the buy button so I can buy that 3D printed computer that I saw. I can't find the buy button. And where's the buy button? So
Make it. There's the make button.
yeah, so I emailed them a buy button, but they didn't think that was so
Like
funny.
literally just a button.
Here's- yeah.
That's what we need to
Yeah,
do.
but that's what I wanted to do. Anyways, keep showing all this cool
All
stuff.
right, maybe we were
Tomorrow-
talking about maybe making a Raspberry Pi tablet, maybe.
Yeah, we will.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Tomorrow at 3 p.m., don't forget 3D Hangouts. You'll probably see all this and more, and excellent work. Tonight on Ask an Engineer, we'll be showing your 3D printing with bamboo fill,
Oh, cool.
which is just me in my wrestler outfit. I used to be a professional wrestler, and my name was Bamboo Phil. So, okay. Old joke, but that's it. All right. We're going to go
He's
to...
light but strong.
Yeah. All right, next up, Richard. How's it going, Richard? Unmute your mic and show us your project.
Hey guys, so I've got a couple of different things to show today. So really quick, I want to go ahead and show the wearables budget. Actually, let me switch to my other camera here. That'll be better. All right, so this is my wearables, my kind of budget wearables tech here. I kind of talked about this last time. A little bit, but basically that chip there which senses light and will turn the LEDs off when it's out in sunlight and then turn them on, and just some really simple LEDs. This is really designed to be, the whole thing is like $3 off of Mauser for wearable electronics, so that's for a lot of the education stuff. I also worked with a supercapacitor project, so this is just a 3D printed ring off of Thingiverse with a removable cap, and I have this mini supercapacitor here. So this is a 0.33 farad 5.5 volt supercapacitor with an LED and a resistor on it. And I tested this out this last weekend, and on a 30-second charge, it lasted for 5 hours until it noticeably dimmed. So working on that, and then the really big, and we just got this stuff in. So this is the conductive 3D filament, 3D printer filament that we're going to be experimenting with and trying to do some capacitive buttons. I also have, I want to do like one of the backpack clips that's conductive. So when you clip your backpack on, it'll basically power on all your electronics, and then when you unbuckle it, it'll turn everything off.
That's a cool idea.
And then this is the big thing that I've been working on. So I've been wanting to do like a new messenger bag, but I want to be able to incorporate electronics and make it modular. So I just got the flap done last night and today, but it's working enough to where so you have all these straps, kind of like the military stuff you can put things on, and then it actually has wires embedded in it. So you can see the plus and minus sign here. And this is a cap, so I can unbutton it, and I've got the plug-ins, and eventually I'll have the solar panel, so I can put the battery pack in solar panel, and I have an LED plugged in here, so you can see when I go ahead and snap that in, it runs power to all of these connections, so I can put power in and take power out, and this will be all throughout the bag, so I can put components in everywhere.
That bag is so cool.
This is great.
What a great idea.
It's an awesome bag. Of course, send a note as seen on the show and tell. Sticker will come to your way. One of the things I like about show and tell is we're basically producing prior art for people who would love to patent stuff like this and one day might not be able to. Fantastic. I mean, this is obviously something that we're going to see in tons of bags.
This is totally going to be in
this is great.
In 5 years. Can I see the ring again? Because that ring looks so cool.
Oh yeah, yeah. This was actually this was something that's on Thingiverse, and they did some sort of clip here, and you can print off different types of tops.
Yeah.
And it just twist locks right on it. I did this one for my girlfriend because she likes purple, and of course she's kind of goth, so I had to do the black.
Yeah.
I approve.
But yeah, it looked pretty cool. And I'll be visiting New York in July, and actually this bag is what I'll be bringing with me.
Yeah, we'll be seeing you. We've discussed this over email.
Definitely.
Fantastic, yeah.
Our people are going to do it now.
Purple, goth, electronic bags. We're going to get along great. Well, thank you so much, Richard. Hey, Noah and Pedro, the conductive filament that he showed, have we tried that out or done anything? Have we thought about it yet? I forget.
We weren't supposed to talk about that. we don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, shit, never mind.
No
Okay.
idea what you're talking about.
Don't tell.
I'm muting you now. Okay.
Don't show, don't tell.
You lost the deal now.
Okay, well, he showed it, not you, and you said you can't talk about it. It's not your fault. It's Richard's fault. Actually, it's all my fault, technically. We got to get back to that. Okay.
I like how we totally broke, like, all these, like, friendiers.
All right,
like,
so making prior art for patent stuff.
Told.
If you're gothy, you're allowed to show things that aren't yet.
Trust
I don't
or
know.
betray.
All right, Lewis, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going? Great. So I'm really tired of typing in my big long password to log onto my computer all the time. So I'm gonna go over my other camera. So I took an NFC shield.
Yeah.
Kind of zoom in. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I see it. Whoa.
I took an NFC shield and then I hooked it up to an Arduino Leonardo. So then, whenever I swipe my NFC card over the shield, it'll take a sec because this is my older computer.
Bing, bing.
That shouldn't come up.
Live demo.
Live demo.
Yeah, but anyway, it'll log you into your computer when you swipe it over. It types your password in and then hits enter.
That's awesome.
Which I guess I just really like, because then I can just I have it because I have a wallet attached to my phone.
Yeah, you can just bring your wallet.
Yeah, so I just swipe my phone and I mount it under my desk, and so I just swipe my phone over my desk and I'm logged into my computer.
That's so cool. Like, nobody's going to be able to log in because they won't even know that you're supposed to have this card.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
And if they do, I took the unique card number that NFC has, and then I said in the code if it's that number, and then the password's encrypted.
Yeah, good thinking. So you can't just say any NFC card. It has to be that particular one.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, the only thing that was missing is the as seen on the show and tell sticker. So email support@adafruit.com and we'll send you out one. Cool project. If anyone who's watching the show and tell knows the following exists for sure, let me know. So iPhones and the Apple Watch, but specifically the iPhone, has Bluetooth. So shouldn't I, and it's only my phone, and I could have an app, shouldn't it know that I'm near my computer and it should just be able to log me in? Does that exist yet?
We can do that with the Bluefruit.
We could do that with the Bluefruit. You and I talked about that.
Yeah.
And I'm just surprised that this isn't something that's happening more. So if you guys know anything that actually really does that, email support@adafruit.com.
You can definitely pair your Bluetooth watch
for
iOS. You can put it in a mode that it will pair with your computer, but I just don't know of any software.
Yeah, but you have to run something on a Mac that would log you in based on that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay.
I mean, when are people not with their phone?
I'm just saying, Lewis is in the future.
No, I know. The things that you see on the show and tell is what's going to be mainstream products.
Steve
and
Jobs
things.
will be calling you from the grave and be like, "I should have done that."
Yeah, he's going to yell at you later.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks,
Sorry, a ghost will be calling you later. That's what we just told this very nice person. Okay.
I'm sure he's a wonderful ghost.
All right. Marcel, how's it going? Unmute your mic and show us your project.
Yeah, so can you hear me?
Yeah, everything's great.
Okay, so I've been working on this milling machine that I had. It was a hand-operated machine, and I wanted to try to make a CNC milling machine out of it. And I wanted to do it using a Raspberry Pi only, so no microcontroller. So let me show.
Yeah.
So here's the Raspberry Pi with a shield on it. That's homemade. So can you still hear me?
Yeah, no, we're looking at, it's a beautiful green shield.
We're in an awe. We're in awe.
So
Keep showing
it's
and telling.
you can it can hold a couple of stepper drivers, and it also has a I/O expander here, so you can add some other stuff to it. And so here is the milling machine.
Yeah.
With the stepper that I put on, and I made these mounts with a laser cutter.
Mm.
And the reason I wanted to do it on a Raspberry, because I thought it's kind of cool to be able to see the G code running directly on your controller. So
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
made this interface. I don't know if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a square.
So there's so this runs on a virtual teletype, TTY1, and on the Raspberry, and it actually shows. So I can load.
Oh yeah.
code.
All right. Yeah,
And-
you can see exactly what it's going to do.
Well, and so with the keyboard, I can set the machine at a certain point, like this, and when I execute the code, it will show where it is, but it goes rather slowly. So
That's great.
All right. Yeah, it's gonna do it. Gonna make its way around. All right, this is a cool hack. You grab a milling machine, you modify it, add steppers out of Raspberry Pi, and like now you have a CNC stepper or a CNC milling machine.
yeah.
All right.
Awesome. All right.
Well,
keep this
So
up.
it's all written in Python, except for the visualization. I did that in C because I needed a bit more speed.
Yeah. All right. Great stuff. The only thing it was missing was the As Seen on the Show and Tell sticker. You can mill around it if you want, but plop that sticker on there. And
Okay.
Space on the side.
Email
Good.
support@adafruit.com. All right. Next up,
Okay.
Chris.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Chris. How's it going?
Guys, how's it going?
Good.
Hey.
Show us your project.
Okay. Hey, first of all, I just want to say I ordered something on Monday afternoon and I got it today. So your shipping is just awful.
Fast.
Yep, fantastic.
Thank you.
So fast.
And wait, where are you? You're not like down the street.
I'm on the other side of Philly, basically. From you
Okay,
guys.
great. So it got there fast.
Oh yeah, it was great.
I drove it there myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. So
I
this
stole your lawn gnome. Sorry.
that's okay.
All right. I'll get him back later.
I'm gonna try to switch cameras here. This isn't
Okay.
a really big project, but it's just something. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do this.
Chin cam.
Chin cam.
Sorry.
All right. Chin cam is an excellent project.
Let's do this. Let's just do it this way. Okay. So, I just wanted to make a name tag, basically.
Oh.
It's, nothing special, but, so, yeah.
Yeah, it is. People email us and ask all the time, I would like to make an LCD name tag. This
Oh,
is like,
seriously?
yeah,
Okay.
this is like constantly.
Well, the first one I made had a 20 by 4, which was too bulky, and I was using a full-size Arduino, and then I'm trying to pack something I can hang around my neck, and that was just ridiculous. So, can you see that okay?
Yeah,
I can see
the
it.
blue LCD.
And so the cool thing is, the standard, this is how you wire up a Nano to an LCD, was basically what I used, but I wanted to wire it directly up, so I just reassigned the pins, and I've got, some pieces of some headers that go directly from the Nano to the LCD.
Ooh,
It gave me some wiring, which was pretty handy.
compact.
Yes, and I wired the little a contrast potentiometer right to the Nano, and then this is what I got today, was your LiPo charging, what's it called, the boost LiPo thing.
Yeah.
And so, you know, there it is, all in one nice little tiny package. Really.
I like how you use the mounting holes for the LCD for the lanyard.
Yeah.
It's like multi-use.
Absolutely. Well, eventually, I'm hoping to make some kind of enclosure, like maybe a maybe something 3D printed, or who knows. So that's cool. And the other thing I want to show you real fast is something I've been really having a lot of fun with, is vintage computers.
Ooh.
So this is a Commodore 64. I got a whole lot of Commodore stuff I've been playing with. When I was a kid, I had a Commodore, and I just never got enough of them, and so now I'm getting back into it. And when I started playing with the Commodores, I found out from my wife that she loves Pac-Man. I had no idea she loves Pac-Man. So
Everyone loves Pac-Man.
and this is how you just plug the cartridge in, turn the power on. I love these old computers. There's boot up time.
You don't have to worry about device drivers or like your printer not working. You just put the cartridge in, you turn it on, and it works.
Exactly. Oh, and I've got somebody keep me company here.
Yeah, that's great. That's Billy the blue LED. She sounds like Billie Holiday, and she sings depressing songs because one of her legs is shorter than the other. Yeah, and you know, one other thing about vintage computers that's great is Adobe Acrobat doesn't have to update every time you turn it on.
Actually, you know what's funny today?
Like,
We
never.
did ask for the Acrobat on the shipping computer.
Oh, I know. I manage like 500 computers
It's
here at
all
Adafruit,
Acrobat.
and I think most of my day is involving Acrobat.
Acrobat's always updating like every 5 seconds.
Yeah, I think I want to just use Pac-Man from now on. All right, that's great stuff.
Speaking of Pac-Man, real quick, she loves Pac-Man. She hated all the joysticks I had, so I got an actual arcade joystick and wired and mounted it on this piece of plywood, and so there we go.
That's great. What's good about Pac-Man? You don't need extra buttons. You just need the joystick.
That's it. It's great. Well, thanks a lot, guys.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Chris.
All right, Chris. All right, C. Scott, play us out. Hello.
Mm-hmm. It pays to come to the show and tell.
Yeah.
Oh, you do a little vibrato thing. Okay.
All right. That's great.
Andy.
Okay. Well, as always, if you choose to have a show and tell sticker, you get one. But that is the show for tonight for show and tell. We'll see everybody next week, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much, Lady Ada. Thank you much, Carmen, the cat, and Tony.
Carmen's just like looking at us.
That's a nice cat.
What's going on?
Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Noah and Pedro. Marcel. Thank you, Lewis. Thank you, Scott. And
Thank you, Miss Pac-Man.
thank you, Chris. All right, we'll see everybody on Ask an Engineer as soon as I turn off all this stuff and then set up all the other things. I actually do it in like 15 seconds if it's like a pit crew. I'll be able to do it. This is talking about it takes longer than doing it.
Okay.
See you.